Hello everybody, Malus Draco here. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. It is 7 days to die today, and I think the guy said it was day 49. Because I don't play every day, the days progress without me, so, you know, they said that there was going to be a day 7 horde, I think they said. So, let's have a look. And we are initializing the world, coming on in, and I'll jump in Discord with everybody else. I'm with Lova and BT Guy today.
Yeah.
Oh, hi guys, how's it going today?
Hi. Good.
Hi. Going fantabulous.
Fantabulous.
Bellissimo?
It's like fabulous level expert. Oh, game stuttery. Behave, game. Why is game stuttering?
Game doesn't like you.
Yeah. 30 FPS? Really?
Perhaps it's loading
50.
in all the new stuff that you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, maybe.
Got a lot of tunnels now, like.
Yeah, maybe. But it's supposed to do that before you load in, really. When it's generating chunks. I can see my FPS is going to be awful in the Horde already, so I'm just going to make sure I close all my other windows. Close that. I had Netflix up, so I closed that. Because I was watching Netflix just now. Let's see. FPS doesn't really seem to be any better after closing programs. Go and have a little look-see about the base. Oh, this has all been finished. Nice, nice. I don't think I have any repair stuff. Oh, I do.
Guess it won't be long until John shows up.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't miss out.
I expect he'll be here.
He's not online though, is he?
He's idle right now.
What?
Looks like we got
Shows
a lot
him
of
on,
steam.
but
Bike traps are ready by the look of things. Maybe
yeah,
some
pretty much finished
repairs
off.
needed.
The top should be pretty well finished at this point.
Yeah, just some repairs needed in the pits, that's all.
So what's the plan? Are we standing down the pit all this time?
That's where the zombies are going to go.
Yeah, that's what John and I did last time. Been poked up at the top just to clean up some stragglers, but for the most part we can just all stay at the bottom.
Yeah. The pit pretty much covers it.
That's a pretty big farm you got going on there.
So we have SMGs now. I mean, one of them bastards.
Yeah, I found one, a whole SMG. I was so chuffed.
Ooh. 593. You know what? Screw this SMG. I'm just going to build one out of these nice parts that's here. Some nicer looking bits. We'll throw some of them together. Yeah, that we're talking. Okay, so I'm going to need plenty of 9mm. Bosh, there we go, sorted. Right, let's see what we need for maybe auto turrets. SMG barrel, receiver, and parts. We can do that. SMG. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, I don't need the stocks. I just need receivers and parts. We'll have the crappy ones. Should be able to make 2 out of what we have here without using good bits. Grab some mechanical parts.
What kind of guns have you got, BT?
On me?
Yeah.
Just a shotgun hunting rifle. I have a pistol
So,
too, but I'm not going to use it.
There's some good hunting rifle. 473, now running around with a 282. What the hell? Give me
I
that
know,
shit.
right?
Give me that shit.
Yeah, update your weapons. Before getting off yesterday, I went through and I built up the best, two of the best of each that I could.
Ooh. We have a few shotgun turrets and a motion sensor. Nice.
Yeah, John's been stockpiling.
Yeah. I'm about to go and...
It's just been waiting for you to get on so you can sort them out.
Yeah, so that's one, two. I need to only make one auto turret then. That saves some resources. And one shotgun turret needs to be made. And then we have all of our turrets. I just need to wire them all up then.
There we go, 478.
SMG parts. Let's throw these parts back away. Don't need them. Shotgun long barrel. We don't have any like really bad shotguns, do we?
Well, what's there? There's parts though.
That's what I'm saying, because all of these parts are like 400 plus.
You mean like short barrel?
No, for a shotgun turret. I'll tell you exactly what I need now. I'll have a look.
Well, the short barrel stuff I didn't touch, so there should be some stuff in there.
No, it's
The
long barrel, receiver, and parts is what it uses of a shotgun turret.
okay, well, use what's there. Choose the
Then
lowest quality ones, I guess.
that's the lowest receiver. A 400 receiver is the lowest we've got. And a 400 parts is the lowest we've got. Wow. Okay.
Okay, now I got my SMG too.
Oh, I can't get a long barrel out of the shotguns because I don't have the shotgun schematic.
I'll pull them apart. You have a shotgun, Lova?
I only need a barrel. That's all I need.
Well, hun, go through. Oh, there's no shotgun schematic, but do go through these. See if you got any of them.
So the schematics have moved then. Wooden roofing, wall coverings, SMG, got that, got that, got that.
I pulled
You
one of the
got.
shotgun apart for you.
Thank
You
you.
got a new treasure map for me, huh?
Oh yeah, I saved it for you this time.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually not far from me either, so do that if you want it.
Ooh. Exploding crossbow bolt schematic? I didn't know we had that.
Oh, we've had a couple of them.
Okay, so shotgun long barrel, that's the bastard. Alright, let's make one more shotgun turret, and then we have all of our turrets.
Hun, look in the valuables box.
Moment. Motion sensor. How much shotgun and 9mm have we got? Because we're going to need a lot.
Not that much.
We're going to need a lot, so we'll probably get crafting on that is a good idea. Because of
Paper
turrets.
is our limiting.
You can make paper, can't you?
I think so, but it's expensive, isn't it?
Chemistry bench. 10 wood, 1 glue, 1 murky bottled water. Right, valuables box. Right, what was you going on about? Solar cells. Lots of solar cells and solar banks. Okay. Okie doke.
Well, you can always scrap the books we got in schematics for paper.
That's true. Right, I'm gonna go up and place all these turrets. So day 49 is the next day then. So tonight is not the Horde.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Right. Right.
So tonight is not Horde night.
So you got a
No.
whole day.
Whole day to
John and
prepare.
I decided to go off early so we had time to do some stuff before the Horde.
Right, I thought this was the night, so I was just hanging around.
No, we got the whole day to get our shit together, so get on it.
Well, during the day then, we'll hit the bookstore
Right, so SMG.
in the next town to get some paper.
SMG.
Paper.
Paper?
Outside. And any lead that you can get as well. Lead and brass.
Yeah, we don't have a ton of brass. I did make a change for that though.
What's that?
I modified the stone block destroy to give you 1 brass, 20% chance.
On what?
When you destroy a stone block, you have a 20% chance to get or 2 brass. So a small trickle of brass is your farming stone.
Right, okay. Right, all the turrets are in place. They just need to be wired up.
Well, I could make 800 shotgun ammo.
They'll blow through that fast.
That's what I mean, yeah.
I would actually go
making
for
some.
slugs for the turrets, not shells. Because if they're firing shells, it's spread, right? We don't want to get hit in the spread. Give them slugs. We want them to be accurate. Because if they hit you with that spread, it's going to kill you just the same. It's a lot safer to give them slugs, in my opinion. Or if you want to give them shells, that's up to you.
Well, it's the paper that's limiting us. Takes paper for the slugs too, right?
I don't think so, actually. I think it just takes bullet tips, gunpowder, and the casing.
Okay, casings is what we're short on.
Shotgun, slug, ammo. Yeah, bullet tip, gunpowder, casings. That's it. But it's 5 bullet tips for a slug, and 3 casings.
We only have like 100 something casings.
So brass is what we're desperate for.
Yep.
Lova, take a wrench, car radiators.
Now,
Don't.
9 o'clock.
I'm just giving you an idea of what to do on the next day. God damn it, woman.
So we needed paper.
Yes, we need paper, but not right now. What we need more of is brass and lead. That's what is more pressing, brass and lead. How are we doing for explosive? As in gunpowder?
Gunpowder we can make a good chunk, I think. We've got a few thousand.
Oh, so we're okay for gunpowder then, are we?
Yeah, we've got nitrate and
coal. Oh yeah. We're okay for now then. So lead and brass, that's what we need. The best source I found for brass previous games was car radiators. If you don't scrap them and just smelt them, they give 100 per, which is, you know, pretty darn tasty for an amount.
Because I know we had a lead vein where I was digging out.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much lead do we have?
I don't know.
18,000 in the forge right now. It's really just brass and paper. So we need bullet casings and paper for shotgun shells. Although shotgun shells were good if we're doing slugs.
Yeah, we don't really need the paper because that's just for shells.
Well, I got like 700 plus shotgun shells crafting, so that's good for us to use in our own guns.
Yeah.
Slugs for the turrets.
Yeah.
It's really just bullet casings that we need then.
Which is brass.
Mining then, we get loads of brass then.
Well, I'm trying to get these turrets linked up so that we have some help on the Horde. When I finish that, I'll come down and help you. I just need to make a couple of relays so I can hook the back turrets and then we're good to go. Oh, and check the generator capacity as well once it's all filled up. Might have to throw a better engine in there or something.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah. Brain spasm, electrical parts. Parts, components.
I think we could even do without the turrets.
Probably, but as game stage goes on, I don't know, man. Those radiated ones in there were terrifying.
Oh, definitely as we go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe even
Yeah,
night
but
we could do.
we all got SMGs now, don't we?
That's what I mean. With our pit and us being armed well enough, we should be fine for tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'd still feel better if we could get a couple of turrets online though, just as a backup. We don't even have to switch them on, just switch them on if we need them.
Yeah, it's just the bullets they need is the thing. We're not going to have that much.
No, but that's what I mean. We can leave them switched off and then only switch them on if we need them. And they serve as an extra spot to chuck ammo.
So should I craft 9mm with the bullet
Yes.
casings we have now?
Well, I've got a ton of 9mm on me. How much is in the box?
I've got 281 bullet casings.
Because we're going to need slugs and we're going to need 9mm. Do we
Right,
have
that's
any
what
slugs? I wouldn't
86.
mind 86. Well, that could be 20 per. Use your best judgment. I don't know.
Well, that's why I'm asking you, because I have no clue about these turrets. Never seen them before.
I know they'll eat ammo. Right.
I've got 172 9mm. You said you got tons, and we only have 86 slugs. And you say the slugs are better.
Slugs are better. The slugs, they give a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Put it this way, a
But
radiator zombie, if you put a couple of slugs in their face, they're not going to be standing for very long.
do we have two kinds of turrets, or is it just one
Two
turret that
types.
takes 9mm?
No, there's two types. There's the auto turret that takes the 9mm, and then the shotgun turret that'll take the buckshot or slug.
And how many shotgun turrets do we have?
There are 8 turrets in the room, in the cages. 4 of them are shotgun, 4 of them are auto.
Okay. I'll make half and half then with what we got. We'll make more later.
Can I snip? Thank you. Put this onto the relay there. And then from the relay there to the car.
It takes 3 bullet casings for each slug. Wow.
Yeah. Make a couple of slugs and go outside and try them on a zombie. You'll see what I mean. You will definitely want to kill more.
Make 30 more. We'll have a little over 100 slugs. It's 25 per turret.
Yeah.
I'll make the rest in the 9mm.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as we can get like 20 or something like that into the shotgun turrets, I'd be happy.
Yeah, that we just have some of each at least.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do some mining through the night, get some more brass. We can make more bullet casings.
And I'll get these turrets all aimed up as well. Okay, they are all wired. And they're all wired to one switch, the switch that's at the top. I'm actually going to take the darts out of the dart trap because they're crap for now. At this stage, we need more dart traps to do anything. They were a good theory, but I'm not sure how well they're going to work in there. Yeah, so the way I've got these turrets set up, there is auto turret facing shotgun turret on the corners. So it should have full coverage of shotgun and auto. Okay, that's that. Let me make some lights. So it's a workbench for every kind of light then. Not just make a light in my inventory. Okay. Simple light. Don't know how well I'm going to be able to wire these up.
It's quite the tunnel that you and John made, Lova.
Yeah, I get lost in it.
Oh, you're going north, are you? Must be the tunnel that I started to confuse John with. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was funny. It's too easy to troll John.
We're never gonna be short on nitrate, that's for sure.
Kind of the idea, isn't it?
Yeah, this is insane how much is in here. First it was like a couple of 100k of sand. Now it's all nitrate.
Okay. Ah, so you got the spotlights in the end, though.
Yeah. They should be lower down though, I think. They don't give us much. Good.
They need to be aimed down.
They are, but still doesn't give much.
But really, they're meant to be for lighting further away, which is why you're not really supposed to use them in that way.
I'll change it then.
Hello.
Hello. I finally made it out.
Because that's what I said to John, because John said about putting those lights all the way around the walls. I said, yes, that would work, but it would A, draw massive amounts of power that is not really that useful. And B, it's just way overpowered. You'd be blinded with everything. If you actually put them on the walls. They're
Just
not very good
continuing
for that.
this tunnel so I don't get lost.
Huh?
Just continuing this tunnel so I don't get lost in one of the side ones.
Oh yeah, you'll be stuck in there for a while.
Have to get used to the new way of the stairs.
I know, I keep going around the back to go down.
Yeah.
I changed it so that we can just go in the door straight down, but I still get confused myself too.
If it was that way from the start, it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, we're just all in the habit of going around to go down.
Yeah.
There are times that on the one down, I run around in a circle for a bit until I find the hole down.
God's sake. Right, let's see how our generator's doing. Looks okay. Got fuel.
Was this tunnel going north for any particular reason, or just to make a...
Trader.
Oh, the trader's up north.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So I thought if we widen it out and we can put a bike in here because it's way too bloody long to walk.
Okay, so I'm not doing this for no reason then.
No, we are doing it for a reason.
I just saw you doubled it, so I thought, oh, okay, I'll just continue it.
Okay. I threw a couple of better engines in, got more power now.
More power. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
More power. We're just shy of 600 watts now on that generator. Masses of power. Oh, it is really a shame that we can't make brass.
Can't make brass?
Yeah. You can't, like, mine and make brass, can you?
Figured they would put tin or something in here, so we could.
Yeah, there's not, though. There's no tin, there's no, like, copper, nothing.
Copper is the one that I would have thought they would put in long ago, especially with the wiring and whatnot.
I know, right? It's silly that they haven't put it in.
Well, John was saying something about that too, with adding ores in, so I just for now modified the stone to give a 20% chance on giving you brass.
Yeah.
At least we get a little bit.
You see what I mean about modding this game, though? It's just like, really? That's it?
Yeah, for the most part, you can just modify the XML. It's very easy.
Yeah. One of the simplest games I've ever come across for modding. Hey, got a little bit of lead. So how far away is the Northern Trader then?
Oh, right. I gotta start sharing all this.
Oh, that's a lot of iron.
You should have some more coming up on the map now.
Yeah.
So straight
Whoa.
north from where we are.
I don't see it on the map, though. 5.2 kilometers.
What's the one that's called this one?
That's a cave.
I don't know. They need to really fix their marker system. Quite crap, actually.
This one can just be deleted. That's fine. It's the 1.5 kilometers. Can I not like change the fucking name on it once it's been shared? Right, remove that one. I'll make a stay away. There we go. Trade north. Shared with everyone. You won't get very far without the one.
I'm just helping out a little bit. And it gets me some levels quicker. Well, I might even go and stick a better engine in this now. Because I don't think I have a very good engine in it, do I? Oh yeah, I do. I got a decent engine. It's just parts. That's it, just regular auger parts. That's crap. I got 2 brass. At least that works. Because I didn't have it before.
I got 140 on me.
Yeah, I had it before where you were getting it per hit, but that was getting a little much.
Yeah.
John came back with thousands after just an hour.
Yeah. You want it to be a little tiny bit because brass is not natural, is it? So.
Right.
And it's only to augment, like, the little scrap of brass that they give us in this game. Because it is really, isn't it? They do give you scraps of brass.
But yeah, once they rebuild the house and scrapped all their lamps and everything, that's it.
That's what I mean, and it doesn't respawn. So once it's gone, it's gone. You have to keep traveling further and further to keep getting your brass. I don't know, next playthrough, like if we do another playthrough after this one, I say we add something that we can smelt brass, make it. Maybe a conversion mod. I don't know. We shall all have to sit and discuss if we're going to do another play or not.
That's kind of the idea with this one, was to figure out what we wanted to change.
Yeah.
There's a couple of interesting mods that came out recently too that make the zombies a lot tougher. That's points of interest and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So, like, besides all of that, what I'm really looking for out of this game, mod-wise, is new gameplay. Stuff that's something that's original, you know? Something that's not just a rinse and repeat of the same old, like difficulty changes and such.
Oh, Alpha 17 should be adding some stuff.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee we'll even get that this year. You know what fun pimps are like? They'll give you an update and then it'll be like, oh yeah, this is coming soon. The next year comes about halfway through the year, then the update comes, and it's not even half of what you expected. Very slow game development for fun pimps. One of the slowest studios I know, actually. I don't know. If anybody watches this video back later on the tubes of Ubery and knows a slower game dev, throw it in the comments. I'd be interested to know, like, who's actually slower than Fun Pimps for development. There's not many. You guys know any? Anybody that's slower?
No,
I'm not a fan.
Not
I don't
bad.
really follow a lot of game studios. I play a game, but I don't keep up on the developers that much.
On and off for me. On and off. There's some developers that I keep an interest in just because they do some really great stuff. But there's others that are just, they get my interest for all the wrong reasons. Like EA, you know, they get people's interest for all the wrong reasons.
Oh, I think that's pretty unanimous there.
Yeah. But Fun Pimps is a funny one in like my kind of odd categories because it's not a bad company because they're not a bad company as far as I've been able to tell, but they are extraordinarily slow at their job. And I find that hilarious because their content is great. They do great stuff. They just don't do it very quickly.
Well, how big is their studio? It's
Quite
not
small, I think. But then that's again part of the problem. They've been making money out of the sales of this game for a while now, right? For years. You would think at some point they would expand their studio.
Well, if they can afford it, right?
The amount of people that plays this game, I would say they should be able to. Be surprised if they can't. Unless they spent it on wrong dev directions again. And I mean that from their own context, where they put a game mechanic in and then change their mind about it. Wasted money. Oh, but when I first saw this game, I honestly thought it'd be finished out, done by now, not still in alpha.
It's a big trend these days. Games staying beta, alpha, pre-release, early access.
It seems that way, that they just don't want to move out of alpha. Some companies seem to be scared to do it. Because then it means, like, it's done.
Well, and it's almost a marketing thing, right? Because then they could say, well, there's more coming.
Exactly.
So once you say you're done, then, well, what's next?
Exactly. And I think that's kind of part of what's going on with Fun Pimps as well. I mean, I could be wrong, but they just seem to be in alpha for a very long time.
Oh, and I played this game a couple of years ago compared to now. Sure, lots of shit has changed, but considering how similar it is, I would think, like, I don't see it justifying it still being in alpha for the progress they've made. I almost would consider it a complete game.
Exactly.
Add on content and stuff later, sure. But...
yeah, but they're still, like, if you watch their videos, they're still working out base, like, game mechanics. If you watch their blog videos, they're, like, still adding basic stuff. It's like, dude, you should have been done with this already. Like, a while ago. You know? I think the biggest move they made that showed progress for me was when they added the smooth terrain.
Actually, the whole skill system I thought was a good improvement.
Skill system?
Yeah, the skills, because that wasn't there before.
No, they had it going on what you did, didn't they? Was it that way? I can't remember. I remember you had
There
to
was,
level up for something.
there was quality and stuff, but they didn't have like the Miner 69 or like all these skills. They were added
Ah, yeah.
shortly before I stopped playing.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Did I miss it?
no, it's still it's only early morning, day 49.
Alright, yeah, sorry. Been having some IBS issues today.
Oh, hope nothing serious.
No, just annoying.
Well, that cleaned a little bit. This potassium is bugging me.
Oh,
That one block of potassium was bugging me. Just because I missed it. Wait, is that? That's potassium. Holy hell, that's a lot of potassium.
that's what Lo was saying. We're never gonna run out. They've hit so many chunks of it.
That is a lot of potassium. If only we had this much coal. Because we got far more potassium than we got coal.
That's the thing we'll be short on out of the two, yeah.
Because I think we got, what, 600 coal and about 12k nitrate? It's a bit of an unbalance. A long ass way to go all the way back here.
Y'all keep going with the tunnel or something?
Yeah, just digging the north tunnel too wide. Just mostly so we can mine some brass for more bullet casings.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I never even finished the north tunnel yet.
I placed all the turrets and I wired them as well, John.
Okay. Up top or are they put down bottom?
In the cages.
In the cages, that's good because
Well, not in the
apparently-
cages, watching the cages.
I would say apparently that if they're shooting at zombie and you happen to step in front of it, they'll hit you.
That's what I told everybody else, which is why I said to put slugs in there instead of buckshot. Because if it's firing buckshot, the spread will hit you.
Oh, I mean, even if you were to use the auto turrets, the 9mm will catch you if you happen to step between.
Oh, if you get in their way, possibly, yeah. But the idea is that we don't need those until we need them, right? So when you switch those on, you get out the bloody way. Because for the most part, we should be able to handle them in the cages. But if they bust out of the cages, that's what the turrets are for.
Yeah, there should be really no panic unless we get like a half dozen irradiateds all together.
Yeah.
Well, it's day 49, so who knows what's coming. I mean, we got probably a dozen irradiateds during day 42 just interspersed.
Well, we had two fall at once at one point. I don't think it was the last one, or maybe it was. But if we get like 3 or 4 like that all in one at the same time, that could be a problem.
Which was why I had a gun that was, using slugs last time. I mean, day 49 means the traders will reset, so I'll pick up all the ammo I can from them.
Yeah, grab slugs. That's what we
Grabbing
need
everything.
more.
We got the cash for it.
Well, yeah, that's true. We need mostly, well, mostly bullet casings is pretty much all we need. Because we have everything else apart from paper and bullet casings. That's it.
Oh, I'm just buying everything. And did you see all the solar panels you have here?
Yeah, I haven't gotten around to doing it yet, but I'll get there. Yeah, because I'll need to make some battery banks and get some batteries in them. And we'll need to get those solar banks up top and wired up, connected up to the battery banks. But where should we put the solar banks though? Should we put them up on top of the original building, or should we put them up by the farm and then wire it down by the kitchen, or what?
I was thinking up by the farm on the secondary exit area there.
Yeah.
That room that used to have the mushrooms in it could be for that.
What, battery
Off the
room?
kitchen. Yeah, why not?
A room full of battery banks. Power forever. Why not?
Just figure it's already there, dug out.
Yeah, it saves me breaking any concrete blocks to try and expand the power room, hey? Saves a job. Right, while I'm here, let's just have a quick look at my skills. Skills, I've got 24 to spend. I wanted to get those do-it-yourself things if I could. No, I need science level 10. That's a feels bad. Oh, steelsmithing. I kind of have to get that. Everybody pretty much needs that, don't they?
Oh yeah.
About
Yeah,
time to
it's
start
me.
multi-classing.
Yeah, what level are you at, John?
150.
Oh my god.
I'm at level 65.
Well, I mean, I'd get on when everybody else is off, and I'd do a lot of mining and bartering, and then back to mining and bartering, and just general busy work, making the concrete, and we got freaking 32,000 concrete. My armor crafting is maxed out. My toolsmithing's maxed out. Barter's maxed out. Health nut, sexual tyrannosaurus, secret stash, workbench concrete, and bad mechanic needs one more level. Yeah, I'm maxing mining tools. It's just all going high.
Man of
Gotcha.
many talents.
And I need my pick.
Oh, and I finished the book last night, BT.
You finished what, sorry?
I finished the book.
Oh, Ready Player One.
Yeah, the ending seemed a little sudden.
A little bit.
Like, it felt like it needed another 2 or 3 chapters just to clear up everything that happened after, you know?
Yeah. So it makes me wonder how they're gonna do the movie. Although it'll kind of fit in the movie, I think.
Yeah, in the movie, it'll kind of be like, it's the perfect ending for a movie, not for a novel. Though I can't wait to see, because apparently he is working on a sequel to it now. Like, he's been bouncing his ideas off Spielberg. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Questionable. Certainly arguable.
I just want the book to come out, and I want it to hurry up, because the first one was really good, held my attention. I could feel the character, you know? A good book makes you feel like you are the character, and it's like, yeah.
Well, hopefully he doesn't take direction from Spielberg and just ideas.
Yeah,
That's a good way to put it.
well, I was kind of thinking, you know, okay, hopefully he's just bouncing stuff off of him, like, hey, I had this idea, and have Spielberg like feeling maybe not so much.
Well, I
I
just
mean-
mean I hope he doesn't want him to adapt the book to be better or translated to a screenplay, because that's just not going to make it come out as good.
No, actually, I like books that were based off screenplays. Like the novelization of the
Got a
first
screamer
episode of
coming
Deep
in.
Space Nine was really good.
What is this screamer doing? In you go. Come on, zombies. Stop running around the screamer. Oh, screamer's in the hole. We've got some Zeds in the hole. On the north side.
Whoa, what just happened? Hello, can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
What, did you drop out of the game?
No, something happened with my Discord.
Oh.
Well, there go those zombies. They didn't last very long. Where's the screamer go? Oh, look at the corpse. It's so nice that they get stuck in the hole and they just die on the spikes.
Sounds like we lost somebody.
Oh, hello Valos, watching the stream. You know, I get so used to the stream being like just me on my own in the stream that I sometimes forget to check the chat.
Who did we lose? Was that John or
John.
Loba?
John,
I realized I was still muted.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were quiet this whole time.
I was eating and having tea, and I guess I forgot.
don't forget about it. I'm not going to forget. That needs repairing.
Oh, holy crap, how'd that get so loud?
What? So how is Mr.
Okay,
Valos today then?
Whoa, still loud. Alright, Mal, say something again.
Hello?
There we go. Apparently it reset my, Discord had something go wrong with it where both my screens blacked out, came back up, and Discord was just a black box.
Oh. Sounds like a graphics
What?
glitch.
I don't know, but then, so I had to crash it out, and when I came back, the volume in the volume mixer was all the way up for Discord, and you blew out my eardrums.
Oh, I wish I would have known.
I'm happy you didn't do your little shrill scream.
Oh, that would have been awful. Trust me,
Yes,
I've
it
had that
would.
happen. I've had that happen. It's awful.
She almost made me piss my pants yesterday with it.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the loo. It's like, yeah, and then of course I scream because of zombies. It's like, oh, I almost didn't have to.
And Valos, we're doing alright. Oh, see that? Nailed that screamer right in the head then. Oh, missed. It's still a screamer. I'm gonna knife her in the
Alright.
face.
Taking
Or not.
80,000 cash and 800 cement blocks. I'll go visit the close trader first.
I am gonna get you some more tokens and monies. I'm going for this treasure chest, which is really close.
Oh, I doubt I need the money, but I can't even go to the trader for another hour and a half in game.
Nope.
Made that mistake the other day. I freaking went to the one up north, and it's like, oh wait, I can't get in, and it just teleported me to a random area in the freaking wasteland there, and I'm trying to drive my bike without hitting landmines.
Knifing the crap out of all of these guys. Oh, leg came off.
So why isn't Mr. Malus joining us now?
He said he's really high on caffeine at the moment.
Ooh, he would be great to have in chat then.
You know who else is high? My dog.
What did he eat now then?
She took 100 mil trazodone earlier today, so she could get her nails done.
The poor fucking dog will be barely breathing after that.
Oh no, she's fine. But
What breed is it?
She's a beagle mix.
Oh,
He said he gave her 100 ml trazodone. Oh, that's funny.
Well, that's what the docs prescribed.
is that the horse tranquilizer?
No, it's a human
No.
tranquilizer.
Yeah, but that's the one
My
I
kid
call
is
it.
on the same dose.
Yeah, but think about the body mass difference between your kid and your dog. That's what I'm saying. That's the funny thing about that. The dosage is just nuts. The dog will be so stoned it won't know what's going on. There's no need to get a dog that wrecked.
Fairly stoned, but it makes. Well, it's the only way they can trim her nails.
Bollocks.
Is for her to take one of those about 2 hours before she goes to the vet.
Then you have a very poor vet. Sorry,
No,
but that's the
just
truth.
She was a rescue. She's not very trusting, and she doesn't like people touching her feet at all.
Doesn't
she goes
matter.
Nuts.
Trust me, mate. I know how to handle some of the most dangerous dogs you will ever meet. And there is no excuse for that. If a proper vet will know how to handle a dog and will not need to dope them in order to cut their toenails. Because that's stupid.
Liability issues, I'm sure.
It probably is something to do with insurance or something, but it is bollocks. Because I have never met a vet in this country that will ever do that.
I only got 78 cash and instead I got 205 shotgun shells.
Valos says he's got the shakes from being so high on caffeine.
Okay, what soda has he been drinking?
Probably been drinking coffee.
Coffee,
Probably. Or espresso or something.
Oh, speaking, I got chocolate-covered espresso beans right here. Ain't eating any today. Not the way my belly's been, but I wouldn't mind getting some Surge.
This knife is awesome.
What you guys in the UK and the EU can get is Urge.
Oh, he said he's had about 10 coffees. So you're only about 10% of the way to fry them.
Well, why? Why would he have 10 coffee?
Thank you. At least somebody got that reference.
I got that.
Well, you know you have no fucking hope.
I believe it may have been a Futurama reference, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. If you're not sure, you didn't get the reference.
I watched that one, though. That was a good episode.
Funny as hell, isn't it?
Just the name is what made me think it was a Futurama reference.
Some people need their volume turning up a bit. Probably Lova, because I constantly turn her down. Because she goes quiet and then she screams.
Sure, you just can't be asked to listen to me.
I constantly turn you down because, like, your volume is all over the place. I think you must have auto detect on.
I don't know.
She must have auto detect on or something, because her volume does change when she screams and that.
She's not using push talk, because I can hear, like, traffic background the other day when she wasn't talking.
What, you think John needs turning up? I can hear him loud and clear for me. Or BT. BT, say something?
Say something?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I can hear him perfectly clear.
I'd say
Maybe.
BT would have to be the lowest out of the three of you.
Yeah, because I can hear those guys well over the game. Oh,
You
strange.
don't think he's got like coffee beans in his ears then?
Maybe it's my American accent.
I don't know, but if I turn you up much more, you're going to be shouting in my ear.
Yeah, I could turn myself up more, but
But here,
I
maybe
think I about killed you the last time I did that.
I'll give him some volume, and then I'll turn my own headset down a bit. So try that.
What?
There you go. I've given him some more volume. Oh, apparently it's fine now.
Yay, I'm so fine.
Yeah, because the last time we messed with John's audio, it blew my goddamn eardrums out.
Well, to be fair, I was using the wrong input, and then I fixed the input.
Dog, lie down and stop fussing. Scratching next to my chair, making me wobble like a bloody earthquake. Do you ever get that from your dogs? They'll lean up against your chair and just have a good scratch. It's so annoying. So all of a sudden your desk starts wobbling. Oh, so there's a destroyed city over there then, to the west, which you've probably already explored. I'm running around in the savannah, seeing if there's any like wildlife that wants to take a piece. Maybe get some food off them.
Or boxes that we may have missed.
I don't see any markers.
If you're not on or you log out and come back on, the marker will disappear until somebody loads the chunk again.
Oh.
We had that happen yesterday. I freaking wanted to load in a chunk in. There was a marker there. And Lova got it halfway across the damn map.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's
found a
happened
lump of
in a
coal
couple
here.
hours.
Lump of coal on the surface. Oh, dear. That's what I'm looking for.
But this guy opened at 6.
Get back here, you goddamn. Gotcha. Hip firing and all.
After.
What was that, BT?
I think it's like 10 after.
Oh, there it is. 5 after.
There you go.
Here's some meats. I just got a couple of deer. I'm pretty sure there's a mod, though, that allows you to fish. I know there's one that lets you do animal husbandry and, like, raise animals.
Hey, Mal, do you want any actual steel arrows, like, you know, for your compound bow?
I actually need to upgrade my compound bow, is what I need to do. But I wouldn't
Well,
mind some steel arrows. I don't
I say I'm
have
just
many.
here looking at what he's got, you know?
Yeah. Oh, grab some. They won't cost much.
Nah, not really.
Is that a wolfie? That looks like a wolfie to me. Come on, wolfie.
Well, he
Gotcha.
has no slugs, but he's got 4 more shotgun turrets.
So it wouldn't hurt.
Or
I'll
motion
find-
sensors. He's got a
Done.
motion sensor.
Well, you need motion sensors to make the turrets anyway, so...
So just grab the motion sensor then.
Yeah, it saves a craft. Because I think probably the auto turrets are going to be better than the shotgun turrets in the long run. But it doesn't hurt to have extra shotgun turrets for the tunnel.
Oh, so you want me to get them?
I did say, yeah, why not?
Okay, I'll get them.
Ammo, turrets, anything that's going to help us with the 7-day, really. I'm just doing a spot of hunting, getting some meats for our meat stews. I've got 18 meat at the moment.
Not many cars left.
Yeah, that's the thing, they don't respawn, so it's just going to be a case of wiping them out.
Yep, just going to the next town, the next town.
Yeah. But if you find a destroyed biome, you're in the money there for cars, because they're everywhere.
Yeah, but so is dogs and mines.
Go
And
to the
snakes.
northeast. There's a big city up there, right, kind of half or mostly in the destroyed biome. Tons of cars there.
There you go.
Yeah, I got plenty of cities on the map. Going through the last one here now.
Alright, Mal, I'm dropping the... Oh, I need to go back down and get more cash. So, where do you want me to put the shotgun turrets? Pick a
Just,
box.
I don't know, what box did you have them in before?
One of the electrical. I'll just throw them in the dump box for now, I guess.
Yeah,
Or
just,
the valuables with the solars.
yeah,
Yeah, I
chuck
can
them
put
in
them
there.
in the valuables.
Yeah, chuck them in there.
Could always make a turrets box on that same wall.
Yeah,
All
we've got
those
plenty
other
of
chests.
boxes empty.
You could, but
these-
I don't think you're going to really need a turret box, because they're not going to stay in there long enough.
I'm taking all the cash with me because I'm going... I'm going to try and hit the two south traders.
You're the proper shopaholic.
Well, he's the barter man, isn't he?
Mm.
Maxed barter, max secret stash. Can't be well prepared enough for the tonight. I'm going to prioritize ammo over turrets, though, at this point.
Yes, yes, definitely. And if you get the choice of slugs or buckshot, get slug.
Alright. Time to get on my bike. Or not. Somebody used it and didn't put fuel in it.
Look at me.
Wonder who that was, Miss Lova. She took my bike the other day and she's like, oh, I thought it was mine. And she didn't bother to bring extra fuel up or anything for it.
Of course not, because that would be responsible.
Now I'm having to waste time and run back down.
While I'm running around chasing rabbits. You know,
Grab 4,000 fuel.
part of me wants a bear to turn up. Just for the meats.
I'm thinking before the Horde, it'd be kind of nice to get at least the battery banks set up so we can store up some power to supplement. Because doesn't each turret take like 15 watts or something?
I've already put a better engine in it to supplement the power. The power's fine, I've checked it.
Okay.
We're not in need of spring, right?
Springs?
Can make
No.
springs.
Can you?
Yeah, it's like reinforced steel and coal or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Right.
Lump of
forged
coal
iron,
and
I
steel.
don't remember.
Yeah. Lump of coal and steel. Yeah. Easy.
Yeah, just checking so I can scrap it.
Scrap the springs. What we need is anything that is brass based unscrapped. preferably.
Yeah.
Because you get more for it.
I know.
Well, I put everything I bought this trip into the valuables box, so there's some shells in there and casings and everything.
Right, I'll start my run back to the base then.
Probably at some point I'm going to swap the battery out of my bike now and put in a different one. Now this one's 100% charged.
Yeah, see, that's the thing we need for battery banks, is actual batteries. Good ones.
We've got tons. Oh, I say we've got tons of batteries.
They can be combined up, so if somebody's got like really high science, I think it is. Like
I
anybody
was
that
going to
might have
start
higher than me.
working on that now that I've got my armor smithing maxed out.
Oh, okay.
Because wasn't ever sure when all U is going to be on, so I wanted
Yeah,
to get the ability for traps and stuff up.
So you got your armor skill maxed out now.
Yeah, I'm 10 out of 10.
So make us all armor then. Iron armor.
Well, the last time I made armor, it was all 400, and I put it in the box. I haven't made any of the 500 yet.
What I'm saying is, like, if you just make a ton, like, make your 500s and then combine them up to 600, then we've all got max level armor.
Well, do me a favor and make sure we have enough stuff to do that.
I'll check the steel and all now. I'll actually just
So
grab a
it'd be
bunch of
iron.
steel out.
It'd be forged iron, wouldn't it?
That's true. I'll grab a bunch of that out.
And I am missing the iron leg schematic. So I've got the foot, the chest, and the gloves.
Have you checked the somatic box?
There's
I didn't
only
see
boots.
leg in there.
There's only boots in you, and arms and helmet.
And I didn't bother with the helmet because we all wear mining helmets.
What if I made the legs and you combined them up?
Could theoretically work. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't.
Yeah, right? It should. Yeah, because there's a bunch of 400 stuff in there. I could make a bunch of 400 stuff, but it'd be better if you made the 500 stuff. Meat and eggs. We have 46 meats. Lots of meat. 32 hides to go in.
We should have quite a lot of rockets now, shouldn't we?
I picked up facial piercings.
What?
Facial
Seen
piercings.
them a few times.
Ooh.
Don't know what to do with them. Cigars are good for selling.
They're a wearable.
They're worth 40.
Yeah, I've worn the cigar before.
The facial piercings goes in place of the bandana, and it gives you a nose ring.
Ooh.
Nice.
Does
I
it
got
give
a
me any
nose ring.
kind of a buff?
Let's have a look. No.
Oh,
that sucks.
It doesn't
They
give
should-
you any armor rating at all. It just.
They should give you like a barter buff that you look, you know, cool or something.
Yeah, let me get like 105 on my barter or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
the the message that it gives is the risk of infection is not enough of a challenge? Question mark. Try putting piercings of questionable origin into your skin.
Yeah. Living on the edge properly.
Well, especially if you pull them off a zombie, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Oh, I'm entering the burnt biome now. Ugh, the frickin' smoke sucks.
So we got forged iron there. Bottled water.
And I can't turn on my night vision while I'm on the bike.
Golden rods. Lot of water that we've got. Golden Log teas. Right. Now, I'm sure we had a compound bow box somewhere.
Yeah.
It's bottom row on the weapons area, I
On
believe.
the weapons. Compound bow, yeah, got it. Oh, a 444? That's bitchin'. Stab me one of them. Any better parts?
Well, a couple more levels and I can make 600 quality clubs and all that.
That'd be nice.
I did do crossbows and clubs, machetes all the way up to 500, I think, or 550 maybe.
Oh, now we have 400 pistols. What am I doing with this 200 piece of shit? Now we're talking 400 weapons. There we go. That's better. Can't be dealing with that piece of crap now, can we?
A chicken!
Found a chicken?
I found a fucking chicken!
Kill it.
Nice.
Get the eggs.
Chicken, just stop! I
Oh.
fucking got it! Oh my god, I'm the best shot ever.
I'm pretty sure you'll get a lot of feathers off them.
I got 2 pieces of meat, that was it.
What about feathers?
Fuck all. 2 pieces of
What do
meat.
you use?
Jetty?
I think you need to use the knife.
I use the machete and I get meat, hides, everything.
Yeah,
Oh.
machete and hunting knife do the same as far as skinning.
Yeah.
But for feathers?
Yeah, I used that on the dead birds. I can't believe it. They found a chicken.
Sometimes. You know, I think right there is a good spot for a pair of shotgun turrets. Boom and boom.
I found a 49 battery.
49.
49.
Well, don't scrap it because we can combine them.
Yeah.
It won't do much combining a 49, but
I mean, you could probably just put it in a bike, you know?
probably.
Cool.
Oh, is it not powered? Wait, what? That should be powered, right?
So, is it worth buying a battery bank?
Yeah, it saves a craft.
Oh, by the way, that city to the northeast, there's a Kraka book in there. So, but it's like a 6-story skyscraper version
It's
of
a
it.
dungeon.
Oh, yeah, those things are evil.
I went through it. I actually cleared it out, but there's tons and tons of those boxes you got to break open. But I found there's like 2-3 generators in there, a couple battery banks, a whole print press room full of electronic components.
Cool.
This guy is not so hot on the ammo, but I was able to grab another sniper rifle.
Oh, nice.
So that should put us up to like 4, I think.
Why is that not powered? Right, now that should be powered. Yes, now it's powered. Right, good. Aim that there. This one there. Okay. If something comes running towards our door in the main base, it's gonna die pretty quick. I've thrown down a couple of those shotgun turrets by our door.
I don't think we're going to have to worry about anything breaking in that door. Actually, I thought about putting doors over the pits to attract the zombies to them because they're attracted to the door.
No, they're not. They're not attracted to the door. That's a misconception. What's actually happening is that they don't see the door, so they pass through it as if it's not there. It's an invisible block to them. That's what actually happens. So the mere fact that they go for the door just means that, you know, there's an open block path to you, is what the AI is seeing. But just sticking a door out in the middle of nowhere is not going to attract a zombie. And you can test that.
I was just gonna say stick it into the side of the building.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. They're not attracted to doors. They're attracted to pathways.
Yeah, doors aren't sexy enough.
No. They want a pathway where people have been.
Well,
People footprints are too sexy.
Are you in a place where you can see your map?
Where I can see the map.
Yeah, am I getting anywhere near the way I need to be going to come back towards the snow trader?
Hold on. I'm just gonna harvest this deer. And hope that the lumberjack didn't see me.
I think I'm on the right road, but I'm not sure.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Right, let's see. Where the fuck are you?
Burnt
So-
biome.
Oh, down there. Yeah, keep going that road.
Okay.
As you go into the green, will be a T-junction. Go north.
How far to the junction? Actually, I think it's right here.
Yes, when it gets green, you turn left and then you turn right.
Alright, thank you.
And just following that road now, you'll lead to your snow biome.
Bring me back to snow biome. I can hit the snow trader, and then
Yeah.
for some reason, not being able to pull up, like a GPS style, handheld map, or even like the old maps we used to have as kids.
You should be able to hold up a map. I think we're on a bike. You don't need two hands.
I'm on
Mike.
fire.
Hell, I don't even need one hand on a bike most of the time.
I know, right?
I used to go to school in the morning riding my bike to school, and I'd eat biscuits while riding no hands. That's just how I used to go to school.
Well, it's like you see most people today, they fucking texting while they're driving a bike.
Is
But
that really
just to
close?
note, if you run over the embers and the burnt biome on your bike, you will catch fire.
Oh
Yeah, and only a percentage of the damage gets passed to you. Percentage determined by your chassis.
I said my bike didn't take any damage. I took damage.
Yeah, it passes the damage onto the rider based on the percentage of the chassis.
Or my bike says 88%. That'll never go down then.
It can get damaged, like zombies can damage it, high jumps can damage it. But that's kind of a fuzzy one, because sometimes high jumps don't damage it. It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's damaging you instead of
Yeah.
the bike.
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's supposed to damage the bike, as far as I understand.
Oh,
But-
Love has been flying off cliffs with hers, no problem.
Oh, yeah,
That's what
no
I mean.
problem.
That's what I mean. It's a funny one. It's supposed to hurt it, but it doesn't really do the job. I think it's broken. Get everything all nice and repaired. couple of damaged spikes. Oh, that's good. Make these spikes. Fine. And then that's all fixed up. Good stuff. Alright, so the pits are back up to full strength again. Put these back up. Might as well steal those up. There we go. Right, so I'm gonna need some electrical.
Crap.
Grab some electrical parts.
You're right, John.
Yeah, that guy had crap.
All right.
I bet my bow does some serious damage now.
Speaking of bow, I picked up another compound bow because it had a really nice string on it.
What was the string?
560 something, I think.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some of that bitch. I came down here for something. What was it? More steel for sure.
Were you checking on the stuff for the
mechanical.
armor?
No, I was repairing all of the blade traps and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hun, have you got time to come up to the top and grab us in the bike?
Hold on.
Full inventory.
I got half in inventory. I can come up and grab some. I upgraded some of the blocks around the doors down the lower sides as well, so we got steel entranceway now. So even if they do bust through.
Yeah, a zombie on a bike, that's something new.
No, I was
looked like a
shooting at the
runner.
bird. I was shooting at the bird, and then you zipped by just as I shot.
I should have done the horn, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Is the horn file stored locally or on the server? The sound.
It'll be on the server.
Hey, BT, what format does the horn file need to be in?
Oh no.
Probably Wave or
Actually,
OG.
Doubtful. What you'd actually have to do is probably unpack the Unity file and then repack it. If you look in the files, it's actually packed in large files.
I was thinking about finding and replacing the horn with Dixie.
You'd have to get a Unity editor to unpack the files. It's very annoying. I remember going through it because I was looking for stuff to do with texture files for the tungsten pick and stuff. And all of the texture files were packed into Unity files. So I assume they would have done the same with the sounds. Because I couldn't find any directories with sound files in them.
I was just thinking Lova might have liked, every time she goes off a cliff hitting the horn and having, like the Dukes of Hazzard going off.
Mal?
What?
I thought you were gonna take the stuff.
I squirreled.
Yeah,
I saw stuff.
Your way here.
I saw stuff that wasn't finished.
Yeah, just take the gas and everything.
Right, there.
Thank
away.
you.
Just finishing off these last bits of cement on the top.
Someday I'm gonna come out to all these roads I frequently use the bike on and break all these damn cement blocks that stop me dead in my tracks.
Do it.
Ah, you scared the deer.
Sorry.
Alright, let's get these half blocks done as well. Don't want them destroying them. If they destroy the half blocks, they will see the hole and no longer path into it. They have a kind of an edge phobia. Or they're supposed to. Stop them
I
falling
mean, I've
off the
seen
cliffs
some
and that.
just stand on the half blocks and smack at the traps when they're not on.
When they're not on, yeah. But they're supposed to just run towards them and just fall in.
Well, it was after this vulture, but he kept flying higher and higher, and now I can't see him.
You're gonna turn your back and he's gonna hit you in the back of the head.
Yeah, probably.
Do I just
No
do
idea where
all
I'm
of
at.
these? I only have the steel for that. Well, all of the blade traps and all of the spikes are repaired now anyway. We're back in full fighting fit form, ready for the Horde.
I don't know who the last person to visit this North Trader was, but they didn't shut the outside door.
That would be you.
Yeah, I always shut the doors.
I haven't been there.
Nobody
I
else
found
goes
it.
to the traders, John.
Exactly.
Okay, that's scary then, because I always shut the doors.
I haven't been to the North One since I found him, so.
You're the only one that does the trader runs, mate. So if the door is open, you only got yourself to blame.
Or there's a glitch in the Matrix.
Nah, you just forgot. It happens. Making sure all of this is good to go. I don't see any damaged
Well,
steel
didn't you
anywhere
say
now.
that last time you went there you got kicked out and put randomly, so.
Well, yeah, but I got in afterwards.
What sort of damage block on? We'll get this
It
all.
doesn't have hardly
healed up.
anything.
Don't want them bashing that down. There we go.
Oh yeah, 600 battery.
Now we're talking. But batteries can be combined as well, so it's not a major loss if you get shit ones. Yeah, got a lot of steel in this place now.
Not even noon, and I've hit all the traders that we know about.
Well, you can always hop on your bike and go further.
I'm not gonna go gallivanting on day 49. If I knew where there was more traders, I'd go visit them, but...
Well, just go to where you can visually see. Here's a proportion. There's a bit more steel.
Yeah, I'm in a biome with snow on the ground, and it's 96 degrees.
I think BT is probably the only one that understands what that means.
And that's so great with the Fahrenheit, but I get the gist.
Like South Florida in the summer.
See, that I understand because I've been there in the summer. So that I can relate to, which is pretty damn hot and humid.
And there's snow on the ground. That's what I don't get about this game. It'll drop your body temperature to 0, and you can still move, except if it was 0
You'd
Fahrenheit.
be an ice block.
Yeah, you're an ice block. You get below 32, you're an ice block.
What does 32 equate to? Isn't that like basically 0?
0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's the
come on.
freezing point of water.
Yeah, but doesn't mean your body freezes instantly. It'd take a day for you to freeze in that.
No.
No, but you
you'd
can
already
freeze in
be
that temperature.
dead if your core temperature was that low.
If your core
But,
temperature
no.
is that low, you're dead, yes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You don't just like drop down to that instantly. I've been out for a whole day well clothed in minus 30 Celsius, which is colder than what you just said.
Well, no, but it's showing, your body temperature in that little thing on the bottom left. It is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's
your
supposed to
body
show your body temperature. If your body temperature is at 0 degrees, you're dead. There's no question, you're dead. And
I
that
mean, if your
doesn't
body
matter.
temperature gets, what, much below 94, 93?
I don't know what it is in
You've got
Fahrenheit.
problems?
I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but I know in Celsius that a human can survive a 2-degree temperature drop in their core temperature without any ill effects. But any more than 2 degrees and you're suffering severe hypothermia or hyperthermia, whichever the case may be.
Yeah, hypo is cold, hyper is hot.
Yeah, that's why I said both. Because the 2-degree temperature variance is plus minus. It's not down or up, it's plus minus.
Holy
And-
crap, a day 49 present.
Yeah, but if you go any more than like 2 degrees lower or higher,
So far,
you're in serious trouble.
I'll go grab the drop.
I just got scared with the bloody plane coming in.
78 cash for John. Boop, in there. And John's like, ooh, cash.
Well, no, I'm
Money,
trying
money,
to
money, money.
put stuff away. And I'm just dumping all the valuable stuff I just bought into the valuables chest.
Oh. Legs. Wow, we've got 70 meat. We need to get on those stews.
See, I only touch a meat stew when I let my stuff get down to like 10% because one will fill me completely.
Like I think isn't it 90% it does? Meat stew?
It's 60,
No.
but with the complete 5 levels in Survivor, I get an extra 50%.
Well, we can make tons now. We got lots of veggies and water.
Yeah. Meat stews is the way to go for that wellness.
Ooh, another complete sniper rifle.
Ooh, I
Holy
still
crap.
have yet to get a sniper rifle.
Check the box.
I've
Yeah,
yet to
there's
get
one
one.
in there.
I'm gonna get me
There
one
should
of
be
them
one
motherfuckers
and all
now.
the parts to make one in the box.
I
Yes.
actually
And I'm about to
snagged
put
the
another one
parts.
in.
Yep.
Oh, you...
I made one and kept it.
Okay.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I've been carrying one around since last night when I wasn't sure what time of the day I was going to be on when I logged in here today. So I done and got myself battle ready.
Oh, I'm battle ready. I am battle ready. I'm actually gonna keep some steel on me as well so I can repair.
Well, this one's 387 sniper, Mal. You can have it.
I've got a 237.
I just put a 252 in the box.
Oh, you have a sniper rifle already, Mal?
I've just picked one up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just got the one that was in the box.
Yeah. Which was 237.
Now, BT, did you ever fix up that AK for me?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I'm assuming somebody else took it then, or did you combine stuff up?
I combined stuff up. There's only enough to make one, though.
Well,
Okay, well, there's a
I've got a sniper rifle anyway.
362. I'm going to take that 362 out, and I've got parts for you to swap out when you get back, if you don't mind, because I still haven't found that schematic.
I haven't got sniper schematic either, so I can't do anything with mine apart from repair.
I don't have sniper, I don't have AK.
I got
Yeah, it's the
SMG
stuff
pistol.
Well, throw the sniper in the box, and I'll combine it up with what I got and make a good one.
Well, I'll chuck mine in there as well and see if you can make two up.
I said my sniper is fine. It's a 433 or 473.
Oh, well. And mine's a 252.
No, well, the AK I have is a 362, but I got some better of the blue parts. You know, replace the 350s with the 423s, and a little bit better performance out of it.
Yeah.
All right, did you make that leg armor?
Oh, I need to get on that now. Because I was upstairs repairing and Lova was calling me. Yeah.
Alright.
So I'll get on that.
I'm gonna start, I guess, on chest iron. Well, did you put forged iron on at least?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because I'm
There's
gonna
some
definitely need some.
in this first one. I put 1,000 or so on, so it should be enough to get a couple done.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna start on the chest pieces then.
I'll start turning this hide into leather then.
Yeah, sorry, I took the 28 leather that were there.
Oh, sorry, I'll
which is
convert
enough
this
to make
hide up.
5 chest pieces.
Which is enough to make one, and you combine them.
2.
One.
Okay, 1 in a almost done. Because it should take 3 to get to
Probably.
600.
Because when I combine stuff, it takes 5 to go up by 100.
Though, to tell you the truth, I might be able to do it a little quicker and do 2 out of there, because I'm going to take the 400 level stuff we have.
Yeah.
To combine with the almost done, and hopefully that'll give us the extra distance.
Well, you can even take the armor that I've got on, if you want, and put that into it. Because we've got armor that we're wearing as well that we can throw in.
Well, the first set I get, I'll swap out with mine, and the second set I'll give to you, and I'll combine that way too.
Because all my stuff is like 340, 350. That's all my shit is. Not great.
Are you doing the leather on you or in a workbench?
It's on me. I'm nearly done.
Okay.
20 seconds. I keep forgetting about putting it in the workbench too. I just grab and go.
Feathers and a trophy in there.
Right, so legs then.
Oh yeah, John, there are stuff in the dump box. If there's anything in there you guys need.
I'll sort it out here in a minute.
My skill is quite low for leg armor though. I'll only be able to put out like 350 or something. No, not even.
Let me see. Yeah, and there's not a freaking. I was kind of hoping that this chest would have a leg armor schematic in it for me.
Well, what if you
not.
guys go to the bookstore then? Might be something in there.
Right, leather. I'll throw this leather back in the box for you then, John. There's 150 in there.
Alright.
I'll keep this forged iron on me for repairs through the Horde. So I got concrete mix, forged iron, and steel. I'll grab a little bit of wood as well, just in case I need to do a bit of that. Yep, good. Yeah, so just give us a shout, BT, when you're able to do the, when the sniper rifles are done, and I'll go grab it.
Yep, doing it now. Should I combine up some parts, or do we want to make 3 separate rifles? So
well, we want to
3
make
full
some...
ones.
Well, we only need 2, so...
Okay, so I'll combine some parts and make 2 then.
Yeah.
I don't want a sniper rifle, so don't worry about it.
That's why I said we only need 2. You usually don't use a sniper rifle.
No.
It's only like me and John that really wants the sniper rifle at the moment. So.
In reality, I'll probably leave it in a box for this Horde. Just because, I mean, I'm going to be in the pit.
Don't really need a sniper.
I'm probably going to use mostly my SMG through the night. But I like to have other weapons that I can swap to if I have to.
Oh, yeah, I'm planning on using the AK. personally. I did so well with that last horde. Because once they're on their bellies, you know, it's really easy for me to pop off the heads with the AK.
Yeah, same with the
Put the
SMG.
AK and... Hey, BT, before you go, in the AK box, please.
Oh, make an AK for you?
Well, just swap the two parts out. The AK is there, and it's got the upgraded parts I want to use next to it.
Oh, I should grab my repair kits. That would be a good idea. I should keep them on me.
Sniper rifles are done.
Cool. I can grab mine.
Found another burnt biome.
The
Bit
high
closer
level
to
one
us.
was John's. Mine's at 270 something. See, John, that was nice. I could have stole your good one then.
My good what?
Sniper rifle.
It was always on me.
What, the 300 something that BT just done?
No, the 473.
Oh, you've still got yours on you?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
There wasn't
screw
no
it then,
parts that needed to come out of it.
Yeah, and I
Well,
have one already, so that's
all
why I was
right.
saying I'll combine that other one into yours and make that even better if you want.
Crack on. I'll throw it back in a
Right.
box. Yeah, because I thought you were doing John's as well. That's why I said two.
That's why I asked, because I didn't know if John put his in the box or not.
I thought he had.
Alright, Mel, where are you at?
Rolling a smoking base, why?
There you
What's
go.
up?
Chest plate.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I shall chuck mine out for you in a sec. There you go.
Got it.
600 chess piece. Now we're talking. And just for you to get the stats, BT, I know you were interested before. Concussive 72%, puncture 67, radiation 47, fire 57, electrical 17. So
Not
pretty
bad.
good. Pretty good. I think only the military tops it on concussion and stuff. But iron armor is basically the best you're gonna get.
Oh, it's a traitor. Please tell me it's a traitor. It fucking is!
Yay!
Yay! It's not so fucking
Ooh.
far up either!
A 421. Nice, BT.
Yeah.
All my weapons are blue. I'm happy.
Nice. Yeah, I've been making most everything up to blue at least now.
Yeah.
Shotguns, I can make them really good. John's
Mel.
been getting some good
Oh.
parts.
Iron gloves. Blah, blah, blah.
Yep, I'm
Here you go.
working.
Here's mine. We got some good stuff. We're getting equipped.
There we go. He's actually not far from us at all. Just a little bit northwest.
Mel.
Boots. And boots. There we go. Cool.
Make
Thank
it
you.
snappy. I gotta take a crap, it says.
Okay,
What?
so that's two of us in 600 level armor.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that means everything else is gonna be 500 combines.
Hey, we'll get there. We'll get everybody in 600s.
Oh, I've never seen the bear book.
Bear book?
Yeah, the beer. Tasting
Beer.
and brewing.
Oh, beer.
Beer.
We'll say beer then, not bear.
It's beer.
I heard
Sam-
bear too.
Thank you.
I heard you both got funky accents that make it sound funny.
Beer. How is that funny?
'Cause
Booze.
it's beer, not
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah, beer, the way it's spelt.
Yeah.
Beer.
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 Just because I'm trying to say the R in it, which I guess you don't really do.
Beer.
Yeah, you just say beer.
No, we don't say beer. We say beer. You're not even speaking real English, Luva. You just go bah. It's like, no, pronounce it, girl. Beer.
But
Beer.
2 syllables. 2 syllables. Beer. Beer.
Beer.
Getting better.
Beer.
And then they go back to beer, for God's sake.
It's like the whole clue whip thing.
Yes, it is with you.
You know what?
Speak
Lova,
English,
Lova,
woman.
From now on, just say Budweiser, the king of beers.
Or fuck you all, I say öl.
Or
Swedish
Foster's,
beer.
Australian for beer.
Just call it lager. Everyone can
That
agree what
works.
lager is.
Yeah, he's the guy that cuts down trees.
Oh, God.
Wish.
There are no zombies.
Nope.
Anyway, it's empty. We're in empty lands.
Really? Go talk to one of those screamers by the farm.
I didn't see any screamers by the farm.
You probably got loads today.
They're screamers. I can hear one from down here.
I'll go and have a look in a sec.
You at BT?
No way. There we go.
Oh,
I knew that
I
was
was going to ask if I could scoop some of that armor.
There's the first 2 pieces for you.
Thank you.
What did I just gave you? What the legs and or the feet and hands?
Ah,
I'm going
there's
to
a
give you
screamer.
my old ones.
Oh, there's a
Or,
pair of screamers.
grab your chest first.
1, 2. Oh, there's 3. Not anymore. Oh, 4. There were 4 screamers
no,
up top.
No. Oh, that was so close. Oh my.
Ooh, thanks, John.
Oh.
Yeah, you had crap for armor, dude. I wish you'd said
Yeah.
something.
I got those from Mal, like, way at the beginning, pretty much.
What was
Yeah,
that? The
didn't you?
300 something? Or...
Not even.
No,
They were
200s.
Yeah, my armor's 200. I remember now. You said before that you had made me some which I didn't pick up.
Well,
Yeah,
that's all
there's
gone
armor in the
already, and
box
I'm
that I
making
left them.
new stuff.
Yeah, I'll go and put some on when I get back home. Mine's a 200.
Let's see, so I've got BT with all 3 pieces that I can give him. So yeah, this last set I'm making, as soon as it hits 600, I'll cancel the extras from making.
Yeah, guys, make sure you check for an updated club and crossbow, too. I've been making 550s.
Ooh, I got a 400.
I've got a 400 for my
I have
club.
the 550s.
Yeah, I made 3 of each, so there's 1 for each of you.
I'll come and grab a club.
Once I hit 120, I can make 600s, but not quite there yet.
600 clubs are savage. They are
Those
one
my
taps.
clubs.
Yeah, pummel Pete on that one.
That's what I
I
mean.
just run up and whack them right in the face. I'm not worried about them hitting me.
I do that with my machete. I run up and just twat on
Yeah.
one. I'm like, oi, ugly, wallop. Done.
Alright, Lova's new gloves are done.
Nice.
Just waiting
New
on
550 club.
the boots. Oh wait, there we go. The boots are done now.
So we're basically ready for the Horde then.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be nice if we could have had the leg armor, but yeah. It takes 3 500s to make a 6.
Only 3.
We actually probably would have been better off saving the lower level stuff to repair by combining. Now that I think about it, because I wound up using 3 500s anyway. Alright, I just another minute and 11 seconds for the last piece of chest armor to make Lova's 600.
Oh wow. You know my compound bow? It only has like it's about 8 entity damage less than my sniper rifle.
Oh, speaking of compound bow, did you ever swap out that string?
No, I didn't.
Alright, let me put the... Hang on a sec, I'm putting it in the compound bow box.
Oh.
I've started to sort out all the stuff I brought back now that I have time.
It's that one. Right. Give me that string.
Plus I have to sort Lova's dump box here at some point.
Take that string out, put that one in nicely, nicely. Yep, now I've got a 473 compound bow instead of about 400. So it went up by about 70.
In the valuables box, you should see some more turrets and other stuff.
Couple more turrets, battery bank, solar panels. Yeah, we'll get on that after the Horde.
Okay, well, I just wanted to make you aware things were, you know...
Yeah, I don't want to be
sorted.
caught out building that now. But we're getting there.
Gonna make 10 meat stews out of some of this meat.
Lova, your 3 pieces of 600 armor are in the last workbench.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna put y'all on the spot. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl tomorrow?
The team that's better than the other team.
See, out of everybody, I thought you'd be able to say one of the teams.
I don't even
honestly
know
don't
what
have a
Super
clue.
Bowl is.
American
like
football.
Rugby?
Yeah, rugby with protective padding. That's what it is.
American football?
That's what it is. American football is rugby with protective padding.
In
So
different
American
rules.
football is ball something. Did you say what?
In different rules.
Yeah, girly rules.
Still the same shit.
I heard a dog.
Yeah, I was getting ferals spawning up there earlier, so we're definitely getting some more nasty stuff now.
Wonder if that's because it's day 49, or if that's just because that's where we're at in the game now.
Bit of both. We're all pretty high level now. Well, higher level.
I just
Game
shot a
stage.
screamer, so he just spawned a horde on me, that's all.
I was shooting screamers before, and she would spawn zombies, but the
I
last
just had a
couple
pair
I
of
got, they were
dogs.
spawning ferals.
I dealt with them. Just a couple of dogs and a few zombies, that's all it was.
Oh, VT, did you just sort out the dump box?
Yeah, I scooped what's in there. I'll put it away.
That's what I was in the process of trying to sort everything.
Oh, do you mean the dump box that I keep dumping stuff into?
The one that's labeled dump box?
No, it's not labeled. I don't even know where the labeled one is.
It's on the bottom row of the area where you were putting dirt. Next to steel.
All right. Then no, it's not the same dump box I've been using then. I use the one that's like above the torch in the other room, next to the cement mixing stuff. The little secure wood box. That's what I've been dumping stuff into.
Eat some of these blueberry pies.
Oh, you get a nice bit of hide off the dogs then. Got 5 hide off a dog. Not too shabs. At this point now, it's just waiting for nighttime, isn't it?
Yeah, and I have a feeling, like the last Horde, my dinner is going to be ready.
Horde dinner.
I'm
Every
debating.
time.
I'm debating. Should we just get everybody back and spin the time forward?
Or
'Cause
you
we're-
could just go raid the bookstore so John can have all his stuff. You know, do something useful like I'm doing.
Let me do something useful. I'm
Ooh.
gathering fucking resources, you cheeky cow.
And I was making armor and trading.
Yeah, but he wanted to spin forward, so he obviously wasn't that busy.
Because we're basically just waiting for nighttime, finding things for us to do.
So Mal, what are you carrying for repair material for the night?
I've got wood, steel, forged iron, and cement mix.
See, I don't carry steel and cement mix at the same time, because they'll inadvertently upgrade something cement to steel that you don't want to upgrade.
There's nothing up there that I don't want upgraded, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna carry a stack or so of steel, and I don't see anything that I need forged iron for up there.
I only
threw that,
took it with me in case I need it for something.
That 600 armor you had crafted, I threw in the armor chest for whoever needs it.
Oh, that's Lova's. Okay, Lova, your armor is no longer in the workbench, it's in the armor chest.
Alright then. My bike is full of batteries and motors.
Crap,
Engines.
we're almost out of clay and we're out of iron.
I threw all the iron in the forges.
That's what happens when I don't get on early in the morning and frickin' get ahead.
Well, the forges are filled up with like 10k plus each, so it's not like we're short on it at the moment.
So where's the armor stuff now then? In the box?
In the box.
In the box.
Bring these engines down. Has anybody got 10 out of 10 in science?
I think BT would be the closest.
No, I only got up to 7 to do chem bench, I think that was.
Okay.
I'm only at 4.
So you're at the same as what I am then, BT. 7. Need to be player level 80 before I can get the next one, which is another 13 levels away for me.
I just need the points.
Because I was going to say, if anybody had maxed out science, you could combine up the engines and the batteries. And we'd have a bunch of 600 engines and batteries. Stick them in your bikes. You fly like crazy. 18 blocks a second when you got a full engine.
Oh shit. Why am I doing it right?
Oh, I figure while I wait, I'm just gonna go mine.
Just
Start getting this tunnel to 3 wide. Actually, Lova, did you share that new trader? Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
I did. Northwest one.
Well, all's quiet on the wall.
Holy crap, that's where I spawned the second time, was right just north of there. Like, there's that cave, you know, that is right there that I ran by,
Yeah.
not realizing how...
It's been there all this time, so close.
Yeah, so what did you go down to the west town and then go up?
Let's see, where was it? Yeah, just go north. There's a road, and then there's a dirt road coming off straight west.
And that's what, grassland and forest
Yeah.
biome area?
Yeah,
Okay, so I don't have to
grassland.
worry about landmines, so I go cross country.
No, the road going up is on mine.
Well, it's what I told you yesterday about BT looked for the map plugin, but no go.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need to run it on the server with the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the same problem I had when I ran the map plugin before. Has to be running on the server, and it has to be a scheduled task or something to do with it in order to keep updating the map, otherwise it won't update.
Because of the way I'm hosting the game, it's just a game server. I don't get access to run other processes and stuff.
Yeah, you need access to server desktop for that.
We can export map data from someone's local file and create a map that way, but it would have to be done manually.
Yeah, it takes forever. Because you have to
So,
then grab all of the map files together from everybody and then
I'd
chuck
say we
little
just grab
duplicates
Lova's,
and...
because I mean, she's the one that travels.
Yeah.
It's not like when we had like 6 or 7 people on here, and 3 of them went their own way.
Yeah, like Zombie Locust is always on the move.
Yeah, Locust was always out there. I think BT was out there a few times.
I did quite a bit of exploring on the last playthrough, yeah. Not so much this time.
Oh yeah, did we have better cross?
Yeah, there should be better crossbows, knives, machetes, and clubs. All
Nice.
550.
Nice.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready now. I wouldn't mind grabbing that 9mm actually. Grab more of that 9mm and I'll throw some of it in the turrets at the top. Give them a little bit of
I
ammo
want to
each.
see where you put the turrets, actually. Oh, and I excavated a room down by the South Trader there, Mal. The one right
Oh.
close by.
All
For
right.
you to do your elevator trick in.
So you can pop up on the front doorstep, huh?
Why not? Make life a lot simpler.
Okay, auto turrets. There we go. Let's grab some ammo for you. I think I'll give each one about 100 rounds.
Now, where are these? Are these in the pit or are these up top side?
Hit.
Oh, okay. See, I had thought we'd put a couple shotgun turrets or something up top side, one on each wall, to just thin the herd a little bit.
Honestly, it wouldn't really do much. It would just kind of make more bodies up there for us to harvest, really.
I'm more worried about survival than harvesting tonight.
Survival will be fine. That's why I'm chucking extra ammo in the turrets. So if shit hits the fan, we can just switch the turrets on and get out of the room. And then lock them in with the turrets. They'll deal with it. Right, there we go. I need to put some shells in there. 50 rounds for you. Oh no, they were supposed to be slugs, not shells. That's why I didn't have any.
So would my map be saved somewhere on a file, like an image?
Not as an image, no.
Yeah, not exactly, no. It'll be in your save. Actually, no, it won't. It'll be on the server. It won't be local. It'll be on the server. Because that's how the map was generated in the first place. It takes the maps from all of the player files in the save file of the server and then pulls the images out of them and stitches them.
Well, I think the map definition is on the server, but how uncleared her map would be on her local copy.
I don't think so.
Well,
If you
let me
look in the
and-
server files, it should have a folder there that has all of the information for each player. And it includes stuff like, it'll be in a series of files, but it'll include stuff like all of your skills and every attribute that you've got. It'll be all there on the server. Because you can delete your side and then re-log in on the server and it'll give you the same account. You can reinstall your game and log back in on the server and it'll still be the same.
Are we sure that's not the Steam cloud save, though?
Pretty sure. Because it's always been that way. As far as I remember, anyway. But that's how a lot of games do it these days. They don't bother putting the files on the player end these days. They just put it on the server, because there's no point it being on the player end. Now, if you ran a server yourself, like a single player game, then yes, it would be on your end.
Must be what it was referring to then, single player.
Yeah. Because that's the only instance I can think of where it would keep it locally, is single player.
Are we saving eggs for anything but bacon and eggs?
No.
Well, pie.
You can boil them.
Right, so the only useful thing we cook eggs for is bacon and eggs then.
Pretty much, but meat stew's better, so...
Right, I was just going to use up some of these eggs.
I mean,
Well,
are there any other recipes that use eggs? Like, is it like the pie or anything?
Yeah, it's pie,
boiled eggs.
boiled egg, and bacon eggs. That's it. I'll do what you...
Oh. I'll save it for the pies then, I guess. Use the meat for the meat stew.
Yeah. Because the meat stew is going to give you the best wellness out of anything, so...
Pies give 0.8 wellness, I believe.
I don't know. But I know the meat stew gives you like 6, so... There's no contest. Well, we're at 8 PM. 3 hours till everything kicks up.
We're at 6:15 p.m.
Yeah.
You said
3 hours.
8.
Did I?
Yes.
I thought I said 6. Okay, whatever. 6 PM.
You might have been thinking 1800.
Maybe. Maybe. I thought I said 6 PM. I don't convert well between 24-hour and 12-hour. But my brain knows what it is. It understands what it is. I just don't convert it well.
I get used to it. Everything I look at on the computer end is always in UTC.
Well, that's what I mean. My brain operates in 24-hour. So I don't do like the 12-hour cycle normally.
You don't do civilian time.
No, I don't. I do it when I'm talking to people, so they understand what I'm talking about. But when I'm thinking about a time myself, I think about it in military time, because that's how it was drummed into me. I'm
So
sure
now,
John can relate with that.
Yeah, I was thinking that after this horde, of seeing if we could remove the center wall on the front here.
Oh.
And just turn that into one cage.
Oh, you mean down the bottom, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you would have done that already by now.
Well, we weren't sure what you wanted to do with the electric fence and all that you had in there, so we decided to leave everything.
Well, Lova came in and asked me, and I said, crack on, do whatever you got to do.
Which is when BT made the other 3 sides. We still weren't sure what you wanted to do for the front. Which is why
I was going to go...
Stayed.
Yeah, I was going to go electric fence all the way around, but, like, it's kind of awkward. So, I think probably skipping the electric fence down there is probably the best idea. Might just stick it up the top.
The spikes by themselves do a good job, and then we got turrets as backup.
That's what I mean. I might just stick the electric fences up the top and leave them up the top.
Personally, if it wasn't for the lag issues, I'd love to have blade traps down there.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be ideal. But the blade traps, I only use them to soften them up a bit.
Or, dart traps, above them.
Yeah, but that would be difficult to do because of the half block situation. And
oh yeah, and the non-motion sensor.
Yeah.
Because I turned the dart traps on the other night and they just started shooting. I'm like, whoa, that's not what I thought was meant to happen.
Yeah, it's literally binary on and off. I've taken the darts out of them for now because the the switch is connected to the darts and the turrets. So I was thinking about just taking the darts out because they're not very
Now,
useful.
Just to clarify, these auto turrets and shotgun turrets in here, they don't turn on when the power comes on. They turn on at a different time, right? There's a switch.
There's a manual switch, but the power is connected to the same power as the blades and everything, so it's on timer.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if we're standing in here and then a zombie falls in, we don't have to worry about getting shot.
No.
Okay.
No. You actually have, like, see this switch over here?
Yeah,
Switch.
The one that works the dart traps?
Yeah, that's the same one. And it also switches, it should switch the lights on as well, but it's not, because the power's not on from down the bottom. Yeah. But you know when the switch is on because these lights will light up.
Yeah, I almost would prefer that these the auto turrets and stuff, the switch was outside the door. Because the last person out's got to try and hit that switch and you make it out the door before, they die.
Actually, with the amount of health and armor we've got, you'd survive a few hits off them.
Like, the dart trap having that switch there was pretty cool. But,
yeah. I just used the switch that was available. It can be moved later.
Yeah?
I mean, eventually I want to, like, hide all these wires anyway, because I don't like them. I'd rather have the wires on the other side of the wall, if possible.
So for day 98, everything will be different.
Yeah.
Basically. Part of why I moved the steps the way I did, too, so that the wires are on the back of the steps instead of you running through them all the time.
Yeah, I figured that was probably part of it. Because they are annoying. And they do need, like, all of the wires need pulling up, really, and redoing. But it's not the time to do it, really. $1,900. I'm getting antsy now. I want them to get in here.
Yeah, about that time to take a final bathroom break before the Horde.
Yeah, I might actually go and grab a drink before the Horde.
Yeah, same. Go make a tea. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah. He didn't die. I get back up. Dead now. Alrighty. So I'll leave this one there for an episode, and I'll be right back with another episode of the Blood Moon. So don't go anywhere if you're watching live. If you're watching on the tubes of Ubery, well, you'll see the next episode. So, see you soon, guys. Malus Draco out.